Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bells 1986 SW. So this is my October favourites. Cannot believe October has gone and we're into November and Christmas is next month. Woo woo! And Disney, of course. I obviously love this time of year. It makes my heart even sparkle even more. I just love it. So let's just put that out there. I'm obsessed with Christmas and I'm obsessed with Disney, and the two things are next month. Oh, excited. Anyway, you're here to see my favourites of the month. So I've categorised them like I do with all my favourites. So what I'm going to do is start off with my favourite moments in October because that's my favourite things, the memories we make in those months, because they are the things that are going to last for a lot longer than the objects. So my favourite memories in October. So the major thing what happened at the 1st of October was my daughter Grace, her feeding tube came out, and this was a massive milestone in her life. It's now starting a new chapter, and with that comes tough times and things, and it's been as much as it's been absolutely fantastic, it has come with its challenges, but Grace being Grace, the super girl she is hitting this on, she's hitting this face on and doing her best. So yeah, that is just a massive milestone which was reached in October. And the other thing I absolutely loved was decorating my dining room. I've been wanting to do this for ages. The hubster is a painter and decorator. He has his own business and he's been absolutely busy, and obviously work comes first, but I wrote in his diary like a certain weekend and said that could you just fit the dining room in, and he did, and he did it throughout the week as well, and it's just been amazing. I've got my farmhouse feel dining room and I'm in love with it. I adore it. I love now we've got this gorgeous table and we sit round the table as a family on an evening and talk about our days and what we're looking forward to. I always do something called what's been your high point and your low point of the day, and I just love it. I love being around the dining room table, and yeah, I just love my dining room now. It's just perfect. Also as well, I love Halloween, and this year the children wanted to go as well, I say children, it was more Grace, to be honest. Grace wanted to go as Gabby, the evil doll who does turn out to be good in the end. She wanted to be Gabby, and she wanted Max to be Benson.
I'm Gabby and this is Benson.
So Max said, I'll do this for you, Grace. They always go as a duo, but Max is getting to that age now where trick-or-treating is a little bit older for him, but he did it for his sister. He dressed up as a Benson, one of Gabby's like partners in crime basically, and they looked amazing, and they were going around the little neighbourhood and so many people recognised him because Toy Story 4 had just come out. And yeah, it was amazing, really nice experience, and it was lovely, and I loved doing this. Sticking with Halloween, I've also loved decorating the house. I've had Hocus Pocus, which is Disney feel with the 3 little witches at the top, and then I got something from B&M called Be Our Ghost, and I put my Beauty and the Beast ornaments underneath it, and I've just loved incorporating Halloween with my passion of Disney, and I have loved having it all over my house. And then Grace, last year asked Santa for tickets to go and see Little Mix in their LM5 tour, and she's waited now 10 months to be able to get her main Christmas present, and honestly this was her first major concert, and it was such lovely. It was so lovely to be able to enjoy that moment with her, and to see her eyes light up with these like idols she's listened to and watched, and she's memorised the dance moves and everything. And honestly, Little Mix were amazing. They captured like girl power. It was like me growing up with Spice Girls and that girl power, and it was such a lovely experience, and Grace honestly loved it, and it was so nice to be able to enjoy it with her. Sorry about that, my camera needed charging. Note to Rachel, when you go and put your camera on charge, make sure it is switched on at the plug. It does help. So I've been outside to put some rubbish in, and it is freezing, so I've just put my little Mickey hoodie on to keep me warm. So same day I'm recording, but I've just got a hoodie on because it's a little bit nippy. Let's get back to my October favourites. So my other moment is Max finding out that he's going to WWE. Now these tickets have been booked for absolutely ages. So Max turned 11 in December, and his uncle Dan and Auntie Vicky, Chris's brother, decided that they would buy tickets for him for his birthday treat, and he got told at the beginning of the half term that he was going to see WWE on the 9th of November, and seeing his face light up, and it was amazing. He can't wait to go to WWE, but he loves spending time with his Uncle Dan, especially his Uncle Dan. He likes Auntie Vicky, but he loves his Uncle Dan to bits, and it's really nice that they've got a really nice relationship. Max may annoy his Uncle Dan, but it's really, really nice that he's got that relationship with his uncle. It's just really nice to see, and he can't wait because they're treating him to some lunch before they go to the event. And yeah, it's been lovely just to watch him and see his excitement build and everything, and it's just really, really nice. So that's another moment. And my other favourite moment is getting ready for Disney. I love when it becomes October and I go away in December, because the suitcases come out. Yes, I am that prepared. I like having the suitcases out. I like going through the Disney wardrobe and looking at the outfits and then deciding what days I'm going to theme, and then just buying little bits which I need. I'd rather do it early than buy things which I'm really bad at. Like I've got, oh my goodness me, that is gorgeous, and I'll buy it and I think I don't need it. I've got like 4 Mickey tops already kind of thing. So getting it out, organising it, I just love it, and I love doing it with music on, and just makes my heart sparkle. And I'm all about like whatever makes you happy, then just do it and not care about what other people think, and I just love it. So I've got a suitcase at the end of the bed there with mine and Chris's stuff in, and then I've got just on the floor over there, I've got the kids' suitcases with all their stuff in. Yeah, and it's just made me really, really happy, and I've just loved sorting it all out into things and getting it all ready for Disney, and we're officially done now, so I'm really excited. Also as well, in the month of October, I received the Slimmer of the Month, Slimmer of the Week, and also I was crowned Miss Slinky of 2019 for our 11 o'clock group. So to end October on that much of a high was just incredible. I lost 7 pounds this month, and it was an incredible weight loss. I really was on it in October, and I just felt in control, and I've absolutely loved it. And to be crowned Miss Slinky, it was just lovely. And to get that Slimmer of the Month was amazing. It just made me realise that the hard work I've put into October is certainly paid off. So yeah, they have been my favourite moments in October. So let's move on to food and drink. I haven't got them physically to show you, but I will insert photos. So the first thing I've absolutely been loving is Ribena Winter Spice. I have adored this stuff. It came out in October and I was straight to Asda to get my first bottle. It was slightly higher than price than I expected. It was £2.49. I wasn't impressed, but it's totally worth it. And soon in November, mid-November, it gets reduced to about £1.50. Then I will be stocking up on it. I absolutely love it. I love it that much. I've got one here in my magical Christmas mug, because whilst recording this, it's November, so it's officially Christmas mugs are out. Just love it. It's so warming. I just love it. It's just cozy feels, and I'm all about that. Oh, look at that mug. Because I always say, have a magical Christmas. I always write my Christmas cards, magical Christmas. I've absolutely loved Ribena Winter Spice. Then the other two products which go together is lemon curd. A tablespoon of this is 2.5 cents. If you are calorie counting, the Asda's lemon curd own brand is 46 calories a tablespoon, with on top of Hovis seed sensation bread. One slice of this is a healthy extra B. Seeded bread reminds me of my grandma. My grandma always used to have homemade white bread, and then when it became the autumnal months, she changed to seeded bread. And I've always done it, and I just love seeded bread. And then lemon curd is my absolute favourite. I absolutely love it in the autumnal months. So those are two things I've loved for my breakfast with some berries. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. Then I've also loved the skinny syrups, especially the caramel fudge and pumpkin spice. These have been incredible to put in my drinks. I love having a pumpkin spice latte from Costa or your Starbucks, but obviously they are high in sins. So this was just an alternative, which I felt that I was still having my pumpkin spice, but it was sin free, and I just absolutely loved it. And especially in my mug, Cyril. Cyril is the skeleton. Yes, I do name my mugs, and I've just really enjoyed it. It's been really nice to have. Then ending food and drink, I have loved the cozy food. I'm talking casserole, stews, soups, chili con carne, jacket potatoes. Yes please, I am all for it. I've thoroughly enjoyed having my slow cooker out, my soup maker out, and making some warm filling food. I do find it easier to stick to plan with these kind of foods because they fill me up and I'm not reaching for that chocolate. And yeah, I've absolutely loved just the cozy warming food. So let's move on to home products. It has to be Flash, clementine and clove. Oh my goodness me, it makes your kitchen absolutely gorgeous. It really has a festive smell to it, and the bleach is not overpowering at all. I don't like smelling that bleach smell because it irritates Grace's asthma, but this, oh my goodness me, it has been amazing, and I've loved spraying this in my kitchen, and it just smells really nice. It smells clean, fresh, and then you get that festive smell out of it. I got mine from Home Bargains or Poundland. I've really enjoyed it. Like, how can you enjoy bleach? But you know what I'm trying to say. I've enjoyed my kitchen smelling festive. Then the other product I've loved having around my house is the Brewery shop, and these are made in Nottingham. This is not an ad affiliated or whatever. I bought these with my own pennies. I've had the pumpkin spice one burning as well, but that's been put away in my Halloween cupboard, and I could be honest, I cannot be bothered to go back there and fish it out for you. But the pumpkin spice has been absolutely gorgeous, and the pumpkin spice has been amazing. I have burnt that, and it's been really nice. I've had it in my dining room, and the smell is divine. I like Home Bargains Halloween pumpkin spice candle. I've burned them for many years and I've absolutely enjoyed it. But this pumpkin spice, the Bunbury shop, lasts a lot longer. You can blow it out and you still smell that smell in your living room or your dining room, wherever you have it. And I've just started burning this one. I know this is November, but I can just show you. I've started burning this, and this, everyone who's come round, like in-laws, my mum and dad and things like that, are like, what is that smell? And it is these candles, and they've been absolutely amazing. Once again, this is not an ad affiliated or anything. I'm just telling you that I've absolutely loved these candles, and there will definitely be a repurchase for sure. They do lots of different scents as well, and I just love the simplicity of the packaging. Really nice, and highly recommend. Another candle I have loved has got to be the Primark Disney ones. These are £2, perfect for stocking fillers if you know anyone who is a Disney fan. This is the apple and vanilla spice. I started burning this mid-October when I got it because I couldn't wait, and oh, it smells gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Burns very equal, so you don't get like lopsided wax, you know what I mean if you do burn a lot of candles, but it burns really evenly. I absolutely love it. You don't necessarily have to have it on, you could just I have it on like that sometimes without it burning, and you can smell the aroma. Just beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous. And I will be going getting some more of these because they've got a red one which is cinnamon, which is another favourite of mine, but I just wanted to try them to see if they were worth the money. I know it's only £2, but I'd rather know that it's worth repurchasing than buying a few. But I just love that it's got a Mickey on, and they've got a lovely hidden Mickeys as well, like the berries are hidden Mickeys. Just amazing. £2 from Primark, absolutely loved it. Let's move on to bath and beauty products. My favourite bath product has got to be this Sweet Apple Pie Hugs by Treacle Moon. I have raved about this on my Instagram. I have got 4 baths out of this because I've really wanted it to last ages. I got mine from Aldi. They've sold out in Aldi, but I think Treacle Moon have put these on the website. This smells divine. It makes really nice bubbles. It doesn't irritate your skin. Grace has really sensitive skin, and she's highly allergic to certain bath products. This has been amazing for Grace, so she can have a bubble bath, and it leaves a really nice scent on your skin. And yeah, I'm gutted that this is empty, so I will be heading to Treacle Moon to buy some of these as little stocking fillers. They are perfect, and oh, I can smell it now. It smells gorgeous, really nice. Then let's move on to makeup. I've got one makeup product, and it is this blusher from Primark. It is PS Blush High Pigment Blusher in the colour Amore, and it was £1.50. It has a slight shimmer to it. I've got it on now. If you are a Benefit kind of person, it reminds me of, is it Califista or something like that? It has a slight shimmer to it. I wouldn't necessarily use a lot of it. A little bit does go a long way, but it just gives you a nice glow, especially when in the month of October where it's been quite dark and dull. Really liked it, and they had some different shades, and the pigmentation on it is incredible. Really nice on your skin, and I've absolutely loved this. So when I go back to Primark, I will be buying some more of these. The last home product I want to mention is my weight loss hat. Now, I purchased this from Tracy Mouse. Her husband, Mr. Mouse, makes these weight loss hats. If you've followed her channel a while or on her Instagram, she's had one of these but in white, and so many people have been asked about them. So Mr. Mouse has made a few of them. I say a few, there's been quite a lot. And they are available to buy via Tracy Mouse. I'll leave her Instagram and also her channel down below. She's an absolutely gorgeous human being. It's a start and now. So I started at 16 stone, 12.5 pounds, and this week I lost 2 pounds. I don't put what weight I am now because the weight I am now doesn't represent anything. I'm not bothered about what weight I am. As long as I don't go anywhere near that number, I am completely fine. I'm sitting in here in a pair of size 12 jeans and a size 10 top, and I am very happy, and that's all it is about for me, to get to a happy place where I like myself and I'm proud of myself in my own skin. So that's why I don't put what weight I am now. So I've lost 2 pounds this week, and at the back I put some of my rewards. So I got Slim of the Month and Slim of the Week, and I got Miss Slinky. So these kind of things keep me going on track, and I absolutely love it. And all you need is like a whiteboard pen to write up it, and then you could rub it off when you want to change it. And yeah, I absolutely have loved this. I've loved it being in my kitchen, and it's kept me on track in the month of October, that is for sure. Let's move on to my favourite TV shows. So my first TV show I have loved is Strictly Come Dancing. I adore this show, absolutely love it. And yeah, the kids love it, especially Grace. She absolutely adores Strictly Come Dancing, and I've just loved it. Like, us as a family can sit and we love to go like, oh, I'll give it a 5 or I'll give it a 6 kind of thing, and I'm absolutely loving. Kelvin is my favourite, and Chris Ramsey as well, because I do follow Rosie Ramsey on Instagram, and she is a laugh a minute, and that's his wife. So yeah, they're my two favourites, and Grace wants Alex Scott, because we met Alex Scott, and she is such a lovely, inspirational woman. But then that's Grace's favourite. Then me and Max have loved watching the Bake Off, the Great British Bake Off. It's Max's favourite show, and we always on a Tuesday sit together and we watch it. Max wanted Henry to win and I wanted Sophie to win. Unfortunately, neither won, and my next favourite was Steph, but I won't give the game away, but it didn't turn out the way we planned it to, bless her. But we've absolutely loved watching Bake Off. Let's move on to my favourite movies. Now, I love watching movies with blankets, hot chocolates, winter spice, and cuddling up and watching films, especially films which give you the cozy feels. So I have watched quite a few. Let's start off with Disney. So Toy Story 4 came out this month and we have loved watching this. I've watched it on my own, I've watched it with the family. I just adore Disney, so I have loved Toy Story 4. Also as well, Descendants 3 came out on the Disney Channel, and me and Grace sat there. I say sat, we actually danced, because we've been waiting for this to come out in the UK. We've watched it on YouTube, just bits and clips of songs, and it was so nice to see it all as one, and I love the Descendants. Grace absolutely adores it, and so do I, and I have the playlist on me iTunes as well, and I just loved Descendants 3. It's such a good feel-good movie, but I would recommend watching 1 and 2 so you understand 3. But my favourite song is You Gotta Do What You Have to Do. Such an amazing song. So yeah, Descendants 3, amazing. So my other movies, I have 3, and these are all on Netflix, and these are such cozy, warming films. You don't really have to think about it, they're just sweet movies, let's put it that way. So that has been Autumn Kiss, Harvest Moon, Autumn Dream. These 3 films are amazing. They are like just a cozy films to watch. Let's finish on music. My favourite music I have been loving has been Script. Their new single, The Last Time, has been amazing and I've loved it. Also as well, I have loved Westlife's new song, and their video to this is so sweet. Their children are in it and you see Mark's little baby in it. Oh, heartwarming. And that song is My Blood. Then I've mentioned it earlier, and my other song I cannot get out of my head is Descendants 3. You Do What You Want to Do. Amazing upbeat song, and I've absolutely loved it. So that was my October favourites. Hope you've had a wonderful October, and let's have a fantastic November. So as always, food optimised, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye!